Good morning guys, we're to review here. Today I'm going to show you a Photoshop retouching tutorial. Once again, thank you for watching the video. Subscribe, rate, comment, check out my website and let's get into it. So we've got our image we want to retouch. You can see the skin, it's got a few blemishes here, blemish there, blemish there. Skin's not perfectly smooth here, and overall we just want a nice crisp image. See a few wrinkles over here. Just want a nice image. First of all, we're gonna change our layer from background. If you want to get into basics of using the tools and the layers, check out my first video, first lesson, and that just gives a brief overview of every tool in Photoshop. And the second lesson is a video on how to remove backgrounds. So we're going to duplicate our original image. So if you do making a change to this we don't like, simply we can just delete it and we'll be back to our original image. So to duplicate the image without right clicking, duplicate, click it, click the layer, click Control and J, and it'll duplicate it. You might want to just hide this image, or you can leave it there, and we're just going to rename it original and just keep it there and keep this as the edited. Straight away we're going to get rid of these moles here. You can see, just take a nice look. Simply done. Just get the spotting brush tool and find a circle. You don't want it to be too big, otherwise it'll start doing all these manipulations and it's going to look a bit weird. So we're just going to basically try and make the circle as small as we can whilst fitting in what we want to fix. Click that, and it's gone. Gone. And obviously stuff like this, because of the shadows, we will have to try and prevent those from happening. So I'm just going to make this smaller. There we go, that's fine there. If there's a cluster of spots or anything, simply just drag and it will amend those mistakes or spots there. Just gonna get this one in the eye. Done. Let's go on to the lips. Let's get rid of this. If you want the skin to be nice and smooth, although it does look artificial, this is what you would like to have as a photo to be put up on a website or printed on a magazine. Same spotting brush tool can be used to remove wrinkles. So you can see here you've got a string of a wrinkle here. Do that and it's gone. To the nose. So for removing spots, this will be a best friend. It's easy to use. Just click, and it'll get rid of anything you want. And you've got this patch. If you can, just try use this tool as much as you can, because it does give a nice simple look. Nothing too major, you can't see anything major. Just get rid of this. Yeah. We will smoothen out the skin after. We just want to get rid of any dents or any spots before we do smooth out the skin, to give it a much nicer, smoother finish, rather than still having it a bit messed up. So already, if you just compare it, you can see how smooth the skin's gone with all the blemishes gone. And we're not even finished yet. We're going to use the same tool. We'll see if this works here. Yeah, we're not going to do that yet. Just go into the forehead, remove any blemishes. Use this to also remove any stray hairs to straighten up the eyebrows. Does work very well, dependent on how much you're editing at the same time. But the way this works is it samples the area around it and replaces it. As you can see, content aware. If you do sample all layers, it will sample every layer available. But if you're working on a single image, you don't really want to use that. Okay, I'm just going to do this here. and you don't want to overdo it because you will see some mistakes appearing after you do this. So just don't want to do too much. As you can see, I've done it too much there, so I'm just going to keep clicking, and that should be fine. So we've removed the majority of spots. Let's go down here. You can do it on the skin and the fingers. Check the neck. Let's do that there. Gotta have a sharp eye to make sure you can spot everything here. Alright, so I guess that is basically everything done here. Okay. Like I said in the beginning of my video, if you're not too sure on how to use these tools, just check out my first video. It'll give you a brief idea. Best way of learning obviously is messing around, practicing, the same way I learn. Okay, so the main skin problems are done. What we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this edited layer here. We're going to go to filter, we're going to go to blur and Gaussian blur, and we'll basically be able to see how much of a blur we want. We want the skin to be just not too artificial, but not too underdone either. Simply done like that. And then we're going to change the opacity down just a bit to see if it makes any difference. I'm actually going to leave it like that. Now you're going to see the eyes and everything are blurred, the hair is blurred. Simply just add the layer mask. Click on the layer mask. Get your brush tool. Get a nice soft brush, and we're going to paint using the black one. What the black one will do is erase, and so say you've done a mistake here, blah blah, you can switch to white and fill it back in, and it will be back to the original, as you can see here. So straight away we're going to get rid of the blur on the eyes to make the eyes more crisp again. And the great way of using, the reason why we use the layer mask is so that if you do mistakes, you can simply rectify them easily without worrying, oh, I've got to press Ctrl Z, I've got to go back. So like I said in my previous videos, the results won't be the best due to the time, but due to the fact that I'm doing this rushed just so I can get this finished for you guys and to save time, I'm going to try base my main tutorials to be about 10 minutes long, nothing more. Anything longer and it's just going to go on too long. So you can see from far, you can't really see that there's any mistakes, but obviously when you zoom in you can. So it's gonna do the other side. From here I'm just gonna fast forward the second eye just so that obviously I can shorten down the video. Okay, so I've done both the eyes. You can see now it's looking much better than the original. That was the original, and this is now the finished version so far. Looks much better. Just gonna take away the blur from the lips. If you're wondering how I'm changing my brush size so quickly, simply use your brackets on your Windows keyboard. On your Mac, the same thing, use the bracket and it will change the brush size. You want to make sure the lips are nice and crisp, so just do the edges nicely, done like that. As you can see, same thing on the hair. Luckily there's not much hair just to not blur out here. And we're going to de-blur the t-shirt. And lastly the hand, because the hand is fine. And obviously you won't see any of the blur effect, anything messing up anyway. So alright, so now we've done that, we can add some lipstick for say. Just going to add a soft, very soft pink gloss effect to the lips. See how this works out. It's soft light. You can add a few lips. Do color, obviously changes the color. Multiply. Every screening effect will give you a different effect. So just basically look at what you think looks best. I'm actually going to go with soft light. I'll probably tone it down a bit by making the pink just a bit lighter. As you can see, we can change the opacity down a bit to reduce the effect. And then once again just sharpen up the image by using our eraser tool. And you're done with the lips. So we've added lipstick. Change the eye color by getting your brush tool, choosing the color you want. So I'm gonna actually give her some deep brown eyes. Getting your brush tool, using a soft brush, just click. Using the brush tool, click, and then click, and then change the blending option to color. And you give her brown eyes. Put the opacity down a bit to reduce the effect. Like I said, just we'll test different blending options. Different blending options will give you different effects. So really this at the top, the eyes, and around. So yeah, that was the basic tutorial on how to do basic retouching. Obviously, if you spend more time, you can do a bit more retouching. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'll see you in the next video. Next video will be up shortly. And yeah, see ya.
Destinies run together, Raziel, like two rivers that have met and can never be distinct again. At your every fatal turn, you'll find me. And the free will you said was mine. What has become of that? You still have it. And that has everything to do with my presence here now. It was your machinations that set my destiny in motion. The coin you tossed has struck the earth. Now you must abide by its outcome. The coin